There are a few things in life that every single one of us does, and that is dream. Your dreams can tell you a lot about what is on your mind, but whether you remember your dreams or not is another story. Stephanie Gailing is one of our favorite astrologers, but she's also the author of this book, The Complete Book of Dreams, a guide to unlocking the meaning and healing power of your dreams. And she joins me now with some insight. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me, Callie.
Oh, so to start, what do you say to people who just say, no, I don't dream?
So research has shown that we all dream. It's just that a lot of people don't remember their dreams, right? So really to consider that you are a dreamer and that if you want to connect to them, just to incorporate more practices, which we can talk about, that can help you to remember them.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what are those tips and strategies to be able to remember your dream? Because I think I'm one of those people lately where I'm like, I don't know if I dreamt last night.
Yeah, so there's a handful of different things. One is just to recognize like, okay, I do dream. And they've also found that people who value the insights that can come forth in their dream actually remember their dreams more. Also, to make a practice of recording your dreams. So put a notebook or journal by the side of your bed, and just when you go to sleep, think to yourself like, okay, I will whatever I remember, I will write down. And in the morning, even if you don't remember anything, you write down, I didn't remember my dream last night. So you're starting to like prime the pump of your psyche to make the space for the remembering to come through.
Gosh, interesting. So is that the best way then to record and document your dream, writing it down, or are there other ways? Like, are we supposed to set up a GoPro?
You know what, it depends. For different people work better with different things. Some people like to write it down. Some people remember so much of their dreams that they can't write fast enough. And so for those people, this is something I do a lot, I use the voice recorder on my phone.
Oh.
You know, whether it's like voice memos or there's other apps you can do like Cocoon Weaver where you can actually document and then it transcribes the dream, and that's an easy way to access it. You know, you don't have to turn the lights on. You can like be in that space where like your memory is the closest and the clearest. Of course, that doesn't necessarily work well if there's someone sleeping next to you. You might want to sort of scuttle off to another room, but I love the recording of the dreams, the audio recording.
That's so smart. Why are dreams important too?
Yeah, I mean, the thing about dreams is that dreams have been revered and a part of our cultural history for millennia. You know, many people feel that, you know, there's something that we are able to access in when we're not awake because our consciousness is more quiet, so we're able to access what our subconscious is bringing forth. And I would say at the root, dreams can be an incredible vessel for giving you more self-awareness, right? You can see the things that you might be like cordoning off, you know, that you're not, emotions that you're not wanting to like, or inclined to like tap into during the day. And then they come up and they're showing you things that like you're not necessarily looking at during the day, so you can weave that together.
And is there any way to like decode or understand specifically what your dreams mean? I mean, we've all heard the dream, you know, where your teeth fall out or you can't run away when you want to.
So a couple of things with that is one, when you document your dreams, like don't even think what it means. Just like put it down somewhere, whether you're audio recording them or writing them down. Then revisit that and really sit with, okay, we'll talk about the teeth dream, right?
Yes.
Which is very common.
Okay.
You know, what does this mean to me? Like, what do I feel that teeth falling out means? How did I feel upon the dream? You know, do I have any history or relationship with my concern for my teeth? Like, teeth falling out does mean archetypally a certain things. It means loss of control. Perhaps for some people it means fear of aging, right? Maybe like concern about appearance. But I always tell people, instead of just like looking at a dream dictionary to see what it means objectively, what does it mean to you? Because the context, the personal context of dreams is so important.
Gosh, so interesting. What can you tell us too about dream incubation? And that's a practice, I guess, people use for creative problem solving, is that right?
So before you go to sleep, so again, what we're looking at is that our dreams can give us access to insights we don't get during the day, right? So before you go to sleep, you may have a question. You know, I'm working on a project, I need insight, or I don't know how to navigate this issue with this relationship, it's at a standstill. You ask your dream, you ask your mind to offer you up some new insights, and you like sort of say that to yourself before you go to sleep. And then when you wake up, you write down your dream, you record your dream, and you see how the dream may have answered that. And there's some really good research. There's a researcher out of Harvard, Deidre Barrett, who's done a lot of research in terms of seeing how dream incubation can help for creative problem solving, and also helping people to work through things.
What does it mean to when you always have like a recurring dream over and over?
Yeah, that's a big deal, right? I mean, a lot of people have that same dream or the same theme that comes. It's thought that this is something that, your psyche, your subconscious mind really wants your attention. Like, pay attention to this theme, this place, this question, this emotion. Because as you pay attention to it and you work it through, it's found that those dreams, the recurring dreams, start to subside.
Interesting. Where can people find your book?
Yeah, so my book, Thank You, can be found in all the places, online, on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and a variety of different retailers.
Gosh, thank you so much for chatting about dreams, and now maybe, I'll journal or think a little more about my teeth dream and what that says about me. Maybe some stress. I don't know. We'll have to unpack that. Thank you.
My pleasure.